Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the HoodGeeks Podcast. I'm Ze. We got Dre over here.
Yo,
We got some sports, some anime segments for you today, even a little movie mix in. Let's get into it, everybody. Oh, also appreciate all the follows, all the subscriptions, everything. We hit 200 subs on YouTube. Big appreciation, man. Big appreciation, man. Let's get into these segments, man. First segment, we got the second round of the NBA playoffs have commenced. Tell me, Dre, what you think is going to be happening.
let's talk about it, man. We can get right into the Detroit-Cleveland series. Your boy Cade, Asar Thompson, Tobias Harris, Unk out there balling.
Oh my God.
Talk about it. Unk out there balling.
Legacy on the line.
Yeah, they're looking good. Duncan Robinson looking good. Cleveland looking soft. Honestly, James Harden, same story as usual.
Terrible game last game. Terrible game.
Bro, he's averaging 16 points. Oh my God. He's averaging 9% from three for the series. Bro. It's ridiculous, bro. And in 5 assists, honestly, if he was being productive more on like just facilitating wise, I'd be fine with that. But he's not. He's just causing turnovers. I think he's leading the series in turnovers, and it's just a mess, bro. And honestly, hold up. And Evan Mobley, you're not off the hook. He's supposed to be more than what he is right now, bro. And he's not.
So who do you think is the main? Who's the main one to blame? Are you saying James Harden is the main one to blame for the Cavs fumbling right now?
It would be easy going James Harden, but no, I'm going to say Evan Mobley. Everybody's looking at James Harden. I know. We all know James Harden's going to – that's the thing. Everybody knows James Harden sucks in the playoffs. We know that. He's going to choke. He's not that good. They're over there punking him, bro. Over here, he's getting punked.
But are you not giving him the weight of the blame because we already knew like what he was in the playoffs?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's like you got a 2005 Ford Explorer. Why you trying to push it going 100 miles per hour? Just cool out. You feel me?
I mean, so I would put the blame on the coaching and the organization because they traded for him.
Yeah.
No, like let's talk about that. Like we know what he does in the playoffs, and the fact that y'all traded for him, gave up Darius Garland, gave up someone young, injury prone, but he was working back into it. But for this old turnover, terrible playoff performer guy, and you guys have a team. I would say my number 2 for sure is I would say it's James Harden for sure, and then I would say Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley is just. He's disappointing because you have a guy who can move.
Yeah.
Is quick on his feet. You got a guy that can play spectacular defense. You got a guy that can get a bucket. I don't know why the offense seems so stiff out there. Like maybe it's James Harden. Maybe it's just trying to put too much on Donovan Mitchell. I don't know.
Bro, Evan Mobley's averaging 12 points for the series, bro.
Yeah,
Jared Allen's playing better than him, bro. Less minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Like the expectation for Evan Mobley was coming out was supposed to be way higher. Like his floor,
NBA type guy.
Yeah, everybody has their highs and their floors, their ceilings and their floors, but he's definitely at his floor right now. 100%.
Yeah. All right. So what about the other series? What about Knicks and Sixers, man? I mean, they're down 0-2 too. Now, I believe Embiid didn't play last game, right?
Yeah, man. Same story, different year, bro. Just the big man can't stay healthy. Honestly, I think fatigue got to him last game.
Mm-hmm.
Because New York, they're just deep, bro. New York's deep, bro. I had New York.
I mean, they are, but they play a tight man rotation. They're not like giving out a bunch of minutes to be real. Or are you saying just like they have a lot of good players, like role
Yeah,
players?
They got a lot of good players. Like
Maxey
Maxey had a breakout year, like breakout. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He was top 3 in the East this year. guard wise, you could say. All NBA for sure, but
yeah.
he's
So what do you
just
think?
experience. I think he's just lacking a little bit more experience being the
Yeah.
guy.
No, I agree. I think everyone is kind of. Here's the thing. So I was actually big on the Sixers coming into this Knicks because I thought the Sixers had the better matchup.
Yeah.
But the fact that, like, number one, Embiid isn't healthy, I thought he was going to be good for this series. I guess not. And then on top of that, it's starting to show, like, the young guns. Like it's starting to show, like, you know.
VJ Edgecombe.
Right, Edgecombe, Maxey, like, they might need a little bit more experience because not that it's like they're playing super terrible, but like you have on the other side a bunch of vets. You know, you got Cat, who's been in playoff games. You got Jalen Brunson. You got Bridges. You got, you know, Anunoby. Like, they've all done this, and they just all did it the previous year. Like, you got Hart. You like a bunch of guys who have showed up for a playoff game or two, or even more. Like Brunson. You know what he does in the playoffs. We know he likes to go off. Like, he had a great season.
Yeah.
What was it, last year or year before? He had that great playoff run. When did they get to the conference final? They got to the conference finals, didn't they?
Yeah.
Was that 2 years ago?
Was
it last
might have
year?
been last year, bro.
Time flies. But yeah, I think just the experience is showing. Who do you think is I guess what are your predictions for this second round? Like, who's taking that next step?
It's New York, bro. New York's taking the next step, and honestly, the Pistons are taking that next step. I got New York and Pistons in the conference finals.
Okay, and then what about the West?
The West, oof, damn, bro. I'm such an Ant fan, bro, but he's a little banged up right now.
He's playing on limited minutes.
And if he doesn't have that extra athletic step that he normally has, he's gonna have to play with some more finesse. And I just don't know if he's just like, if he could do that for a whole series. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and they're already down Mike Conley. Aodu Subaru, he's wishy-washy.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Spurs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Spurs.
The problem with the Timberwolves is that their depth, like, isn't really depth. Like, they got role players, but like it doesn't go deep past the one or two role players they got. You know, like, I mean, if you don't have like Conley, I think Conley, you know, I think Conley's overrated, but I'm aware of what he can bring to a team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And then Ant being on the minute restriction, the fact that they washed up the Nuggets like that. That, to me, nothing sold me on that.
Yeah.
Nothing sold me on that.
Yeah, honestly, Jokic, in my opinion, he was, after the injury, it was never the same.
Yeah.
It was never the same. He's just getting, like, he was never amazing on defense, but now he was just getting exposed. He was getting exposed for sure.
Yeah.
And
he couldn't go left or right.
Yeah. And I feel like in order for the Wolves to really get through this series, they got to win Game 3, bro. Game 3 is a must win for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Must win, bro. Because I'm telling you, bro, these Spurs, they hungry, bro. They hungry, bro.
No, they're hungry.
They're young, hungry. But they got dogs. Stephon Castle, Wemby, Dylan Harper. Yo, we can use Dylan Harper
Aaron
on the Bulls
Fox.
now.
Aaron Fox. Don't forget about
Keldon
Aaron
Johnson,
Fox,
Vassell, Barnes, Cornette.
And what about Lakers Thunder?
Oh, bro, Thunder. That's sweet. Get the brooms. Get the brooms.
You don't think Brown can pull out one win?
Hell no, bro. Hell no.
Oh man, not one.
Nah, bro. This team's just unbeatable, bro. Right now, bro. Nah, bro.
I mean, to say that the Lakers can't get one win though.
No,
it was a close game the other night.
Yeah, until they put their foot on their necks. LeBron's averaging 25, 6 and 3 for the series, which is amazing for a 41-year-old. Right. But he's still getting swept.
Yeah, they need more from Austin Reeves. Yeah, they need a lot more from Austin Reeves.
Even with Austin Reeves, he was doing a good job too. But it's just honestly, OKC, yeah, they get away with some fouls. Bro, Lou Dort be fouling like a mug and they won't be calling shit, but it is what it is.
They get away with a lot, but they are the better team. Like, two things can be true. They can. The thing with OKC is, yes, I understand that they're a very foul baiting team on offense and defense. I think people like to put emphasis on like Shea, and sometimes they'll do like the Chet rebounding thing, but no, they foul on both ends. Like, they foul defensively and offensively, and they get away with it. But two things can be true. They're still the best team. They still got the number one player in basketball. They still have amazing defense. Like, so my thing is, guys will be like, I'll see someone complain about the refs, and it's like, you lost by 30. How much more fouls did you want to go your way if you're losing by 30?
Yeah, but the best player in basketball, there's somebody in Texas, San Antonio. He's knocking on that door, bro. He's knocking on that door, bro.
You're saying not?
What, bro? Defensive player of the year, unanimous defensive player of the year. Come on, bro.
I mean, I get it.
Second in MVP voting.
I hope so. Is he better than Joker at this point in time right now?
Yeah.
You're taking him over Joker right now?
Right now, absolutely. I'm taking.
If you put Joker on that Spurs team, you're saying that Spurs team is worse.
Yeah. Absolutely. What Wemby does for that Spurs team, Jokic can't do. He can't.
What, the defense?
Yes, absolutely.
The Spurs are deep, though.
The
Spurs are deep, though. Could you imagine the offense they would have with Joker?
Yeah. All right. So.
And you know what the difference is?
What?
I don't think a lot of people notice this about Wemby. Like, a lot of times, like, Wemby doesn't play long games.
He doesn't.
Like, they'll sit Wemby. Like, Joker can play 40 minutes.
Yeah, but honestly, come playoff time, they have been bumping up Wemby's minutes. Come playoff time,
of course, because that's their best.
But regular
player.
season, season, they shorten it. They have to.
This is my thing, right? And this is just a question. I'm not saying I believe in it or don't believe in it, but this is my question, right?
Yeah.
If Spurs go all the way there, right? Are we trusting Wemby to play 40 minutes in one of those games? You know what happens when it gets to the finals and it's 1-1 or it's 2-2 and you want to go up that 3-2. Like, sometimes your star player, your number one guy, ends up playing like a 40-minute game.
You're gonna have to. You've managed your minutes all season long just to get to this point. Yes, he's playing. You got to play 30 to 40 minutes, of course. It's no doubt.
But my question is, would you trust him more than you would trust Joker to play 40 minutes? I trust Joker in a 40-minute game. Do you trust Wemby to play 40 minutes and not have to sit and not have to, you know what I'm saying?
That's tough. That's tough.
Because based off of what I've seen all season is he's in these games where he's only playing 26 minutes, 28 minutes, 30, 32 at most.
Because bro, they just have a deep roster, bro. Like Luke Cornett, he does a great job.
No, I get it, but that's why I'm bringing up. We're in the playoffs now, right? Yeah, they did what they're supposed to do. You know, everything's all good. We're in the second round now. Once they get to the Western Conference Finals, because I do think they're gonna. You talk about sweep, like I think they're gonna sweep the Timberwolves. Like
sweep.
The Timberwolves should have never got past the Nuggets. The Timberwolves should never. The Nuggets let.
It's already 1-1 though. It's already 1-1. So there's no gentleman sweep.
Oh, did they win?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're right. They did steal a game. Yeah, gentleman sweep. Even still, I forgot they stole a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the thing, right? this is what makes me not trust some of these teams, because first of all, the Nuggets should have never lost that series. I'm looking at Joker funny because they lost that series. I'm looking at Jamal Murray funny because they lost that series. You know what I'm saying? Like, at what point do we say, like, when Joker won his championship, he didn't have one series with a team that had over 50 wins.
Yeah, that's a
including
crazy stat.
The finals.
Yeah.
Joker and his entire career has never went against a 50-win team in the playoffs and came out on top. Never in his career.
But he's still an amazing offensive hub.
Dude, I get it. But at the end of the day, this is what makes me not trust certain players. Like, we have the time thing. Like, yeah, we have the time. I get the, like, holding back on the time, like, having Wemby play too much. You know what I'm saying? Especially when your team's good and you have depth. And I also get, like, you know, how good of an offensive player Joker is. But at what point, like there's just players I trust and players I just don't trust. Like, this Nuggets versus Timberwolves, it made me not trust Joker. Like, it's like, come on, dude. Like, you struggled against 51 teams, and then you go up against this. You got Ayo DeSamo and Jaden McDaniels out there cooking you.
Food.
And then 2-3 games before, food. I mean, food. Jaden McDaniels was fish frying the whole Nuggets roster.
They was missing a big piece, bro. AG, man. Aaron Gordon, bro.
Man, get out of here,
Aaron Gordon, bro.
You're the multi-MVP. You're the multi-MVP. You have multiple MVPs. There's no way you're selling it to me that Aaron Gordon was the piece y'all needed to beat Ayo DeSomu and Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, man.
And you got Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray was there. Pick up the pieces and do what you have to do at the end of the day. Do what you have to do. Even with this, like, dude, if the Spurs lose another one to the Timberwolves, which I don't think it should have been a sweep. An easy sweep. Their best player is injured. Their best player is injured, barely playing 25 minutes a game. There's no way you come in and you're struggling against these players who are not star players.
Bro.
I understand Julius Randle's
sweep
playing
is
well
crazy though. A gentleman's they're winning another game. The Wolves are winning another game.
You think they got it like that?
Yeah.
You just said the Spurs are deep.
Bro, yes, they're deep, but the Wolves ain't no pushover. Julius Randle go let niggas just push over? Rudy Gobert, Jaden McDaniels, Naz Reid, they got a front court.
No, it's about just not having enough. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at it like they just don't have enough pieces to go up against this Spurs team. The Spurs are healthy.
Yeah, they're healthy.
They got good players all over the place. If one or two players don't show up, if Wemby doesn't show up, the Spurs can still win a game. We've seen it happen all year where Wemby has had bad games and the Spurs, the rest of the team, has picked up the pieces and still won them the game. Now, they need Wemby. Don't get it messed up. But my question is, can we put this on Julius Randle to take over? To win us 2 games, 3 games? I don't think so.
It's tough, bro. They're in a tricky situation, man. They gotta pray Ant is gonna make a miracle, bro. In my opinion, you're gonna need Ant, bro. You're gonna need Ant. Yeah. Ant is averaging what this series? 15, 2 and 3. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. Even though I know he's banged up a little bit, still I'm gonna need some more out of Julius Randle, averaging 17, 2 and 8. I'm gonna need some more out of Julius Randle, Jaden McDaniels. I need more. We're gonna need more, bro, because the performance they played the other night. They got their ass whooped.
Yeah, they got spent on. And I think it's like that for the rest of the series.
Wow. All right.
I'm just saying. All right, next segment we got for y'all. We got an anime that me and Dre have been watching for a little while. We wanted to talk about it. We have Wistoria, Wandish Sword. The second season came out. And there are a couple episodes in. And we wanted to talk about it. We got a couple of questions that we wanted to put on the forefront. The first question is this actually a great anime?
Absolutely. From even the first season was great. Quick 12 episodes, but it was a great 12 episodes. And you know how I was talking to you the other day about a lot of animes are going like the short episode route. It's great if you could do it right, you could do it right, and they're doing it great.
Do it right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think this is a great anime. I think this is going to lead us into the next question, and it's why is it so slept on?
That's a good question, bro. I don't know, bro.
It's a really good. It really is a peak. Like the first season was really, really good.
Yeah. Like
really, really good. And the second season, it's already starting off amazing.
Hold up. I know why I slept on. You know why? Because it's like other animes. Oh, they have a guy with no powers in a world where everybody got powers. That's why I slept on. So it kind of gets cluttered with everything else. Because that's kind of my answer.
Okay. I get what you're saying. You're saying it gets categorized with those kind of like mid decent anime because it's kind of the same trope.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the power system is a little different in Wistoria, Wand and Sword.
Yeah, man, talk about it. My boy unlocked the fifth element.
Yeah, like it's a little different. So I mean, it's definitely a great watch. I definitely think people should watch it. Which also leads into the next question, which is it the best anime that has come out so far this season? Before you answer, be aware they have Demons of the Shadow Realm, Witch Hat Outlier, One Piece is back. So far, based off this season, is it the best?
Yeah, Wistoria is top right now. It's on top right now. From its last few episodes, it's peak. You saw Will turn up. You saw Will turn up. That motherfucker was in the streets. Ha. That boy
started lightning through the streets.
Yeah, bro, getting rid of everything, bro.
But
they had killed his homie.
Oh yeah.
He was bugging the fuck out.
I think that's what a lot of people don't understand with this show is that it gives those typical vibes, but it's not necessarily typical. Like when his friend died in front of him, I'm like, ooh, this is kind of dark.
Yeah.
The young bull Finn, who's supposed to be the sword.
Yeah.
Kind of, and them giving that little hint like he's important to what Will is supposed to be.
Yeah. Like when you put that, when he dropped the blood into the sword.
Yeah, like even all that stuff is just like, oh, like this is dope. Like even Finn, kind of like pressing the
ops,
the school's leader, the school's principal, chick. Like, oh, why you ain't tell me? Like the swords is supposed to be my expertise. Like, why you gotta, you know? Like even that was like crazy. But I think it's like a kind of like a raunchy, dark kind of like. Feel to Wistoria Wand and Sword that people that if you didn't actually watch it, you wouldn't see at first glance. But this is a great show. The story has been spectacular so far.
Yeah, they definitely upped it on a whole nother level come season 2. I feel like this they upped it another level just the way Freerun upped it another level come season 2. Is that a good comparison?
Yeah, it's a good comparison. I don't think it's on Freerun's level.
Nah, it's not a Freerun.
See, Freerun has a...
Why? Because it's longer? It's longer, that's why?
Because the storytelling and like world building in Freerun is so good. Okay.
Yeah, you got
there's
that.
There's not a lot of world building in Wistoria Wand and Sword. There's not.
Yeah, they're just in that one town.
You know area. What I'm saying? And there's not much, they're protecting the tower. The
not as many characters
are dope. Yeah, like it's not a lot going on. We know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? For the most part.
Yeah. But honestly, in Wistoria, I can't wait to see what's behind the giant shield that's covering the city. I feel like eventually that's gonna bleed in. And it was just amazing to see Will fight, man. Throughout all the adversity, all the hate, he finally got his moment and started killing shit, bro. Shout out Will.
I thought it was dope. I will say this too. I think with Wistoria, Wanda, and Sword is the side, like the little side characters that they do have are so interesting. Like the people that he goes into the dungeon with in season 1, like Liana, what's his name, Will or something. I forget his name. They got the ice dude, the flame dude, the elf dude, like, and the rock chick. Like, they're all very interesting. I think the whole dynamic with how they all got together and stuff, I thought that was dope. Like, I think with Story, Wand, and Sword, we know the animation could be better. Of course,
it's going to. The niggas that was chilling at the top dogs?
Right. The Vagias, or whatever they're called. Yeah, they're beasts.
I can't wait to see that.
Storytelling, the bread and butter of Wistoria, Wand, and Sword is the storytelling. Yeah. They've gave like season 1, like they built up that whole dungeon scene and everyone getting murked and all that. That was great, and they're building up some already in season 2. Yeah. This happened fast. This is the beginning. We're a couple episodes in.
Yeah,
we've seen them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
seen them foot on the gas, foot on the gas pedal.
Yep.
Damn. Nah, it's 100% peak, and I can't wait till. I can't wait till Will activates his powers without needing Finn, because I don't know how much he's gonna need, because Finn's always been there when he gets to another level. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm just curious on that. So
it's definitely gonna be interesting. All right, next segment we have top five segment. We have top 5 flame users in anime. We both brought our top 5. You want to go first, or you want me to start it off?
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, top 5 flame users in anime. Shoot, I'll start from what? Want me to start from 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
You could do 5 to 1.
5 to 1. All right. First one on the list, we have Mariolina from Black Clover. Mariona. Yep. She uses fire to enhance her speed, her strength for close range combat. She's just a badass. She don't give a fuck. She reminds me of the bunny chick, the rabbit chick off of My Hero. Just straight relentless. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. Muriel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like when they make the women dogs, not crybabies.
Yeah.
Sakura. Yep. Betty Morrow is number 4 from Fire Force. Shout out Fire Force. It was great.
Interesting.
It was a great ending, great season. Ending was solid. Third, we have Dabi from My Hero.
Whoa.
A lot of people would say his father's better, but I disagree. His blue flames are stronger. Yes, his father could be a better fighter, but I'm taking the crash out with the stronger flames, bro. Even though it damages his own body, he's willing to do that. So I'm taking Dabi 100% over Endeavor.
Okay.
Next, number 2, I got Ace from One Piece. That fire devil fruit, bro. Let me tell you, man. You fire. This. You gotta be on the list. The fire devil fruit is there, bro.
Okay.
And the last one, when I seen that shit, bro, Yamamoto. Woo! When I
thought you were gonna miss him. I was nervous. Because I thought you were gonna miss him, dude.
Nah, bro. When I see his flames, I said, "Oof."
Okay, give it to me again. 5 was
yeah. Mariolina or I'm gonna butcher her name. Yeah. Benny Morrow, Ace, Dabi, and Yamamoto.
I mean, my list is completely different, but we'll get into that. Let me say mine.
Completely different.
So, yeah. So number 5, I got Endeavor. I have Endeavor. Right. Dabi is my favorite My Hero character. I love his design. I think he's dope. I think his story is dope. But Endeavor's like, call to fame, like kind of like just basically destroying his family to be the number one hero, and then kind of like becoming the number one hero, and then having to prove that he is the number one hero now after All Might goes down, and then also like basically trying to change his whole entire like way of being and stop being so selfish. Endeavor's just a great character to me, even though Dabi is my favorite. I got Endeavor.
A piece of shit father, but great character.
Yeah, he turned it around though, man. He tried his best to turn it around, man. You got to respect that.
Yeah.
Number 4, I have Hie from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
He's a Black Flame.
Yeah.
He's a flame user, you know, Black Flame user. Hie, you know, if you watch Yu Yu Hakusho, like at one point in time, Hie, the minute you seen Hie, you're like, oh, that might be my favorite character. Everybody was like, Hie is dope. Like his design, his abilities, the aura farming.
Yeah.
Hie is dope.
One of them ones.
One of them ones for sure. Hie was not to be played with, bro. And he was strong from the rip, and then he got stronger and stronger. But my number 3, which, okay, this might be, you know, debatable. I have Escanor from 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh my gosh!
Listen, listen. He's a flame user. He's the sun.
Is he really though?
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The sun gives him power, but like
and he has the fire based skills.
Yeah, I guess you can get away with that one.
He has the fire based. That's why I said it could.
I haven't watched it in a while, but
yeah. He has like the sun attack. Yeah, he's definitely a flame user.
Or his aura is out of this world.
Yeah. No one has aura like Escanor for sure, 100%. Number 2, I have Natsu from Fairy Tail. You ever seen? A lot of people. I'll tell you. So this is my hot take about Fairy Tail. It is garbage. Okay, Fairy Tail is not a good anime. Right?
Wow.
The story has always been wobbly. They've built up characters that have been mid. They've overpowered characters and have mediocre fights. Fairy Tail, the story is amazing, right?
Yeah.
Fairy Tail, everything else that's going on in there is just not good.
Wow.
It's just not good.
You can't say not good. Like you can't say an anime is like it's not good. It's just you can say it's decent. You can say it wasn't for you, but not good.
Listen, I watched all of Fairy Tail, and I will tell you this.
Oh, you watched it all?
I've watched it all.
All right.
So I was, and this is the thing. As I watched Fairy Tail, I was waiting and hoping, like, where's the big fight? Where's the big moment? Where's the big... Yeah. And it never came. Every time they big someone up or gas someone up, it ended up being lackluster. Every time it was, whether it was a bad guy, a bad group, whether it was a good guy, like when they introduced the electric guy Laxus, that's part of the guild, the Fairy Tail Guild and all that, like It's like, you know, he sounds like a legend, like he's crazy strong. Then you finally see him and he's like using like 2 abilities and you're like, where's the strength? And then he just becomes a regular dude in the guild.
Yeah.
So for me, it took away from everything because everything just felt so lackluster and it felt like so willy-nilly. Yeah. But the story is still great. It was just that. And then my number 1 is Yamamoto from Bleach. I don't think there's any fire user that's better than Yamamoto. I mean, maybe you could have argued it before 1,000 Year Blood War, but Yamamoto, 1,000 Year Blood War, Bankai, Zanko no Tachi. I mean, there's nothing touching that. There might not be no fire user touching what he did, and just in that, 1,000 Year Blood War arc, and probably the next 10, 15 years, that was peak.
Yeah, definitely peak for sure. 100%.
Peak.
The way he could just compress all the heat in his blade.
Like, and release it at the tip when
bro.
he touches something. Pause.
This guy, bro. So we got right here, we have one gotta go. We have Mr. Tony Stark, Spider-Man, Wolverine. One has to go. Let me hear it.
Are we talking movies?
Yeah, we're talking movies. We're talking movies.
Like the actors portraying these characters?
Yes, yeah, actors. Yup. Whatever. Yup.
I mean, Tobey Maguire playing Spider-Man can go. I'm not gonna lie.
He chose the right one, brother. He chose the right one.
Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, perfection.
He carried them. He carried X-Men.
He carried them for a while too.
Before the MCU even existed.
And then Tony Stark, I mean, he was the beginning of it all. Perfect.
One gotta go. We have some late night cartoons. We have South Park, Boondocks, Family Guy, The Simpsons. Which one has to go? It's a no-brainer. South Park, Boondocks, Family Guy, The Simpsons.
They're gonna hate me, right? I get rid of South Park for real. I'm not gonna lie.
South Park? You gonna get rid of fat ass Carmen and Kenny? What? Oh, I can't do that, bruh. Nah, you tripping,
South
twin?
South Park, The Simpsons, Boondocks, and what else?
Family Guy.
So I can't get rid of Family Guy because that's like what.
Yeah, that's untouchable.
Simpsons is basically the same as Family Guy. My dad loves The Simpsons.
It can go. Bro, The Simpsons can go. The Simpsons can go. They've been around since the dinosaurs. Listen. They've been around since the dinosaurs, since TV, and now they're here at TikTok. It's all right. Let bro rest. Let them rest. It's time for them to go. They can go, bro. They can go.
Yeah. And Boondocks is too culturally like for us, so I can't let that go. It gotta be South Park, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man, bro, South Park is too. It's too raw, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? It's South Park, bro. Late at night, bro. This shit too funny, bro. Simpsons is funny too. Simpsons got the video games. They came with it. They got the movies. South Park got a couple draws too, but I'm gonna say Simpsons. You got South Park?
Definitely South Park.
Oh man, all right.
Because South Park was like funny, but then sometimes it went overboard. It was just being like overly disgusting and trifling, and some of it wasn't funny. It wasn't always, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't always funny when they did that.
I get it.